Welcome back, everyone, here to East Texas Now. We're going to go ahead and take you over here to today's edition of Vet Project, and we're talking with Dr. Levi Embry with the Embry Animal Clinic. How are you doing today?
Doing well.
Good. I'm so glad that you're here with us today because I have a pet of my own and I always like to know different things that are going on in their world and in their life. But today we're talking about fleas, obviously, and I believe it's worms too. So
They can go together.
they can go together. So let's go ahead and dive in here with warm summer days. Obviously, our pets are going to be out and about with us, and that's always something to think about is their health. Are fleas found on pets at all times?
They are more common in warm months, but you can't find them year-round.
Okay. All right. And then how worrisome is it if I find one on my cat or my dog?
Yeah, if you find one, that means there's a lot more around. So, and so as far as how worrisome, the biggest concern is going to be itching. So if you see itching, that's the main thing. But they can carry other diseases as well, including some intestinal parasites, but some more serious diseases also, like the bubonic plague has been carried by fleas. So those are lower risk for things like that, but mostly itching is a big thing.
Okay. Where is my pet most susceptible to getting fleas?
They can get them anywhere, usually from the environment. So outside, indoor animals are less likely to catch them than outdoor animals, but you can see them even on an indoor cat. You can find fleas, so they can be anywhere.
Okay. Well, I've been told fleas can also be the reason your pet gets other parasites like worms. How does this process happen?
Yeah, so specifically the big worm in question there is the tapeworm. That happens because the flea is an intermediate host. So the flea ingests the tapeworm egg. It matures into a level that will infect a mammal whenever the mammal eats it. So that's how cats, dogs get tapeworms. That's also how people can get tapeworms. So yeah, the flea is the intermediate host.
Wow. That's kind of scary.
Yeah, it is.
Well, obviously, we just talked about the tapeworm, but are there any other types of worms that can bring harmful effects like roundworms, hookworms, etc.?
No, roundworms and hookworms are not. Fleas really aren't involved in the life cycle of those.
Okay. How can I recognize these in my cat or my dog?
Tapeworms. Tapeworms are the ones that look like little grains of rice or little coconut flakes in the fecal matter or around. Yeah, they're not good. But that's the one that people say we see worms. Usually it's a tapeworm.
That's so scary.
Yep.
Ooh. Okay. What kind of treatments are these for both worms and fleas?
Yeah, so for worms it's a drug called praziquantel, and it's something that you can get at your vet. Either an injectable or oral form. Fleas are something that we treat more fleas than we do tapeworms, and also that can be, there are over-the-counter flea treatments, there are prescription flea treatments. The big difference between most of the drugs in those two classes is that the prescription products have more sustained activity. So the over-the-counter flea medicine that you can get at the pet store will kill fleas on your dog or cat today, but they probably won't kill anything that hops on them, next week. Whereas some of the prescription products are more long-lasting.
Wow. Is there anything else that I should know? Obviously, I have a dog, like I told you, and I'm always wanting to look out for him. Like, I wash him all the time, make sure that he's clean, go on a walk. I always give him a bath afterwards, that sort of thing. Is there anything else that we should know as pet owners?
Concerning fleas, not really. The big one is, the top reason for an itchy dog, especially dog, but cat too, but especially the top reason for an itchy dog is going to be fleas. So if you see an itchy dog, a lot of people want to think their dog has an allergy or something else, and it may. But make doubly sure you're ruling out fleas before you jump on something else.
Definitely. Well, Dr. Embry, thank you so much for being here with us today here on East Texas Now. It was awesome to get to talk to you because, I mean, I learn something every single time we do a vet project, but it was really nice talking with you because obviously all of our pets are going to be outside right now. I mean, it's summertime. You want to take them on walks and take them all kinds of places and travel.
Indeed. Yep.
So, all right. Well, thank you so much for joining
All
us.
right, you're welcome. Thank you.